Hey, just if you could talk about that fourth quarter, I think it was your bucket put you guys up 10, and it felt like at that moment that you guys had control, but then obviously they went on that run. Just what happened in that fourth quarter?
I think just not being able to capitalize defensively. I think when we get a 10-point lead, just being able to sustain it is important. And credit to Washington, they're obviously on a run and beating a lot of teams at the moment. So just knowing that it's the fourth quarter, so just being able to play hard, make big plays, and get great stops as well.
For Tiffany, just joining the team just recently, but getting a lot of minutes, big impact already. Just talk about what the opportunity means for you and how you feel you're gelling with the team.
Yeah, I'm just taking it kind of day by day. I just got here, a couple days ago, so it's just no pressure. Nobody's just telling me to be myself. I'm trying to, again, be me, but within the system that was already here before me. So everybody's been super encouraging and allowing me to just play freely.
For you, Ezie, season high 19 points tonight, but your offense has maybe not been as potent this season as it has in previous seasons, particularly from three, even though everyone knows you can hit that shot. Just wondering how you've sort of stayed steady throughout that and how the team has supported you and maybe led to this performance tonight.
Yeah, I think it's a long season, and so I think just being able to stay the course is really important. I think, like you said, obviously offensively to start the season, I wasn't as efficient, and I think just being able to be the defensive anchor for this team is something that I was focusing on when offense wasn't falling. But yeah, my teammates, the coaches, everyone has instilled a lot of confidence in me, and so just being able to find pockets of aggression and impact despite offensive lapses, I guess.
So early in the game, and then of course they're in the fourth quarter, something changed with their defense, is more aggressive. What did you guys see that had you guys going deeper into your shot clock, maybe not necessarily getting the best looks?
I think just being rushed. I think when teams play defense like that, I think just being able to, play on our front foot and not feel rushed in the offense. 24 seconds is a long time, and so I think when we flow, get to first side, second side, we get great looks, and so I think they just were able to rush us in those possessions. So just going forward, being able to, stay poised, get the best look available, and just play like we know we can.
Hi, question for you, Ezie. This is your second game playing alongside Mitchell, as well as the second game they've played more than 20 minutes. So with that in mind, when you're playing against a physically demanding team like the Mystics, and you have this new 12th player who can substitute in for you, give you some more breathing room, how does that change how you think about conserving your energy across like 4 quarters, preventing fatigue?
I don't think it's about conserving energy. I think I've been really lucky. I played with Tiff in Melbourne for 1 season as well, so I think just being able to build that chemistry back up is something that isn't new to me. So I know what Tiff can bring. I know, whether it's 2 minutes, 30 minutes, she's going to bring the best that she can, offensively and defensively as well. And I think that's something that we need. And you guys have seen in the last couple of games what she can bring. And so, not so much conserving energy. I think just, when people come on the floor, just sustaining that and exceeding it as well.
All right, we'll take a few questions from Zoom. Christian, go ahead.
Hi, yes, my question's for Ezie. Over the last couple of games, whether it be slow starts or the finishes, players and according to said there is paralysis by analysis, there's inconsistencies. Just kind of wondering, the way this game went during the fourth quarter and the final stretch, is that kind of how you would paraphrase this kind of performance?
Yeah, I think I understood your question, but yeah, I think the inconsistencies have been, I guess, our Achilles heel this season, and so it is a four-quarter game, and so, we didn't start the greatest as well, and so then just being able to play catch-up and then trying to sustain the lead. But I think just throughout the duration of a game, you have to make big plays, get stops. Sorry, I don't know if I understood your question right, but yeah, that's the answer.
Kasim, we'll go to you.
Hey, Ezie, you guys have having a tough time with the Valkyries. They're coming up. I know it's a bit premature to be talking about it, but just coming out of this loss, what's something you as a team want to kind of see cleaned up going into the last game before the All-Star break? You can kind of determine how things are going to ride out after this.
I think just taking a beat to kind of refresh. Obviously, we play Wednesday, an early game as well. We know the Valkyries now. I think obviously they are a newer team, but playing them twice in the Bay Area, we haven't been able to get the win. But I think just knowing, we are going into the All-Star break. We know how we want to finish this first half of the season. So just going back to the drawing board, knowing what we're coming up against, and just being able to finish off strong.
Ezie, normally you guys dominate in the paint, but today you were outscored 48-30. What kind of problems did they present for you guys?
I think just the defensive pressure. I think we talk a lot about points in the paint, and we know when, it's 35 plus or however many we're, winning games. And so I think whether it's the guards getting downhill or being just having a dominant post presence, I think that's really important for us. And so when teams are able to take us out of that, that's when, we don't play as well as we do. So yeah, definitely a big focus for us to just get points in the paint next game. But yeah, just not going away from it when they do bring that defensive pressure.
Final question, we'll go back to Bella. Skylar moved into ninth all-time in WNBA assists today, obviously an all-star again. Ezie, if you could talk about how good she's been, from the start of the season, and Tiffany, if you could add anything you've maybe observed while you were in Vegas or just in your short time here, that would be great as well.
Skylar's a great player, of course. This is my first time playing with her my whole career, so it's just being able to watch, her greatness shine and, with herself and being able to make people around her better as well, I think is, a skill. So I think that it's just amazing to see what she's doing, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be, alongside of her and hopefully get her some more assists.
Tiff said it. Yeah.
Thank you, Ezie. Thank you, Tiff.
Thanks.
Thank you.